Hi guys, welcome back to JKT Gaming. I'm your hostess, the most Muffa Bun, and we're on day 29 of our advent. There's only 3 days left. We got several options, and I even took options away from the wheel. So what are we building? What do we got? Oh, that's a big boy. The hotel. Alright, we could do that. That sounds great. Behind the guardhouse. God damn. Alright. What blocks we got? Ooh, diorite. Or dorite as I like to call it. Okay, yeah, we can work with dorite. Okay, what else we got? What else goodies do we have here? Blackstone and diorite? Alright, yeah, we can work with that. We've got a lot we can do. We've got black and white. Literal black and white. Both with fantastic polished forms. Am I going to abuse that? Yeah, I am. Hell yeah, I am. Giant checkerboard. It's gonna be awesome. I did also see if it would look better with quartz and then use diorite with the rest of the build. Actually, quartz is too strong. Quartz was just a little bit too smooth. I even tried the calcite, but calcite looks almost identical to polished dorite. It's weird. And I will also warn you folks now, I recorded this in like 4 segments, and segment 2 is missing. So there's going to be a jump in the video later where it's just like, oh, look at all this progress that was made. Where did that come from? But for now, I'm kind of just starting with the main room, the big room, where I'm gonna have like a nice feature in here, probably a water feature of some sort. I'm gonna have the receptionist table. I want the big room, so I'm just going with the checkerboard. Filling this thing in is a bitch, by the way. This sucks. There was no easy way to do this. It's a very optical illusion build. It does hurt your eyes after like 5 minutes. So I bring this up and I'm going to put the stairs in, and I'm going to keep the checkerboard going for as long as I possibly can. So the stairs are going to be checkerboarded. When I get to a water feature or whatever the kind of feature I go through for, it's going to be checkerboarded. It's going to hurt. So if you cannot handle optical illusions, just listen to the sweet, sweet sound of my voice. I promise it's great. Now, here's where I messed up. Originally, I wanted the stairs to go up to the side and have a balcony, and then have a balcony underneath. And I forgot to put the lower walkway down, so I just made the room. And you'll see when I realize that later. We do make it work still. So I've got this room. I'm going to make the lower floors white, like a very white focused, very dorite focused, and then the upper rooms will be a darker color. They'll be more Blackstone forest focused, but the walls will always be Blackstone because we're going to make the majority of the build out of Blackstone. And I'm just counting to make sure it will all fit. So we got enough room in there to do 4 rooms of this size, and we're going to mirror it on the opposite side as well. 4 lower rooms on this side, 4 upper rooms on this side, and then the opposite as well for a total of 16 hotel rooms. So we're going to diorama and box this at first. You guys will see the build. And then I realized I messed up my diorama blocks. Gotta bring it over, and I noticed that the upper floor I fucked up on. I'm kind of sad about that. Alright, white windows. As I said, lower floors very much white focused. I want them to be a little bit bigger. We're going to bring a little closet so it's closed in. I don't put a bathroom in any of these. I don't like doing bathrooms in Minecraft. And I do play with birch a lot in here. Because it's of the doors I could be using, I think birch will look the nicest in this build. I don't like how it's windowed, but it's not a proper window anyway, so it's fine. A table, we've got wandering off. And then this is where I realized I didn't like the texture of the plain Blackstone and I want to change it all to brick on the outside. And so there's a long debate here of brick on the outside only. Do I keep the bottom layer normal? Do I take so it's only the outside wall brick and keep the inner wall that weird Blackstone texture? The debate was annoying and it was a hard one. In the end, I do end up changing that black wall, that back wall, which is also a black wall, as you can see right there. Change out the closet. I do keep the cap normal Blackstone slabs though. It just adds a little bit of variety, and I use birch stairs as well for chairs. I think they look nicer. And I know they said these are the white rooms, but the black bed just looks really nice with the contrast, and we've got our slabs to bring out the roof as well. Didn't like the lantern. Thought it looked weird. So I took it away, and I'm adding carpet with a frog light underneath to light up the entire room. We're gonna close this off. And then I decided to keep this room of normal Blackstone. Alright, upper floors. Bring this out a bit. So, again, we're going to change this. This is the black rooms. Man, this makes me sound so bad. They're a lot smaller, as you can see. They do have a little bit of a bonus, though. It's fine. These are going to be single beds up here, but they also get a balcony, which in my opinion is kind of worth it. You're getting a smaller room, you're getting only a single bed, but you're getting a balcony out of it. You're fine. And the idea here is, you guys saw me do it with the walls, where I copy I make a segment and I just copy and paste it all the way around. We're going to do the same here. We're going to make this segment and we're going to just copy it and go boop 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 boop. And then we'll mirror it and do it on the other side. Go boop 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 boop. Same idea, the frog light under the carpet. It just looks better. And we're gonna diorama ourselves in. Now these, I don't know what I want to do. I wanted sliding glass doors. I do not have the skill to do sliding glass doors. Do we settle with a door and some glass? Yes. Yes, we do. And yep, there's the entire time me booping everything in. That is the piece that got deleted. I don't know what happened there. But instead we got a rim, we got the rim on the back. We got another staircase at the back left. We've got our front staircase right behind reception. So you've got 2 ways up, or 2 ways down, depending on how you look at it. I did have to move our front staircase forward a bit because it was blocking a door. And now we've got that back wall in. And we've got our reception area. It's just like a little half circle with a back wall. We've got the empty shelves because I think they look really nice as you would put keys in. And now we're going to go to the back. We're going to have this as like a hall, I guess. You see these in hotels sometimes. They'll have like convention halls or rooms for rent. They'll have, they are called halls. And you'll see weddings going on them, maybe meetings, little conventions. They get used for all sorts of things. I'm setting this one up like a wedding had taken place or is about to. And also I'm putting glass in from the balcony so that if you're on the upper balcony you can actually see into the hall. It's kind of invasive. I imagine they have curtains up there if they don't want people to see. But I thought that was cute. I should have added banners up there to make it look like you close curtains. That would have been interesting. Would have been smart and interesting. Alright, so we're filling in the wall so we can do our little diorama. Gotta have the diorama box, guys. And I will also say, oh, you can see my axolotls for the water feature. It's just a pond with 2 axolotls floating around. I thought it was cute. We didn't use axolotls really in anything yet. We have camels, we got horses, we had the salmon. But as much as I love axolotls, we didn't put them in anything. So I'm gonna raise this up, have it like a little stage, quote unquote. And this is kind of like where the DJ would sit. So I'm gonna put a jukebox, a lectern, or whatever kind of speaker they got up here, and a table maybe for them to figure out what the hell they're doing. Gotta have a table. I do also try to do my cool door thing, but I couldn't make it work. We got a dance floor. This is usually wood. I decided to make it purple because I like the color purple. And then I'm gonna do some seating. Got some lovely tables. I decide on which way I want the tables for a while, but I decided this is ultimately nicer. And some wall seating. I do love corner seats. Like, as a personal standpoint, I like corner seats. Now the road is a funky thing. I want to bring the road up from the side of the brick buildings, obviously. And I also want to bring the road up from the portal. So like this is a loop. You can walk around the whole guards building. Which is why I find it very funny that the guards house is there. So I kind of center that. I took a guess at where the center was. I don't know if it's actually centered or not. And we're going to bring the marble flooring outside of it. We're even going, as I said, we go crazy with the marble flooring, the checkered marble flooring. It's insane. And then I decided I didn't like that. That needs to have a little pop of color. Our Blackstone walls. I put the wrong bricks there. I do fix that. That I notice. Got some lanterns to light it up. It's not bad. I'm gonna fill that in. Let's fix that. The roof is a problem in itself still. I haven't decided what I wanted and my physical building capabilities are two very different things. Like, I wanted to peak that roof. I want like 3 peaks, so you'd have the peak over the room and then it would swoop down and then have another peak over the main hall, so you'd have that big arched roof. And I physically I can't do that. I am playing with the roof, with the road first though. I'm having a nice curve in the road, something we don't do a lot in our roads. They're mostly straight. Minus our little curvy bit. It looks nice though. And I knew I physically couldn't do that, so for now we're going to bring some quartz in. Just to bring in more of that black and white standpoint we have with the Diorite and Blackstone. And I think the quartz really helps break it up. I didn't want to put Diorite out here as much because Diorite's got that weird bird poopy texture on it. But I do put Diorite out here still, and you'll see how in a sec. Let's just break this up a little bit more. There we go. There's a lot of buildings we have with quartz pillars. And there they are. We've got this stairs. And it's raining. Let's fix that. Get out of here, rain. So we got upside stairs connecting the tops. I partially wish I did this on the bottom too, but I like having that foundation. That weird off-color foundation. I kind of wish I changed that to upside down stairs or walls as well. And then I play with those. I didn't like that, so I'm going to put slabs on top of this. So now the roof is still empty, but the edge of the roof is a half slab. So now we don't have to worry about that. And then I had a really stupid idea. And I'm going to stick with my stupid ideas, because what are we with not just idiots with stupid ideas? And I get my polished Blackstone stairs out, and I make another rim here. And so far it actually looks okay. There's not a lot of tall buildings. You won't see this very much. And then the flat, I'm making the roof flat. It's calcite. It looks almost identical to polished diorite in this texture pack. You'll be able to tell the difference later. But it's just enough of a difference that it looks really nice inside. Now, inside is completely spawn-proof, but it is very, very dark to my character. The camera's fine. The camera's on max brightness. But my character has 69 brightness on. And yes, I understand that's funny. That's why it's there. It also, when I'm building without light levels, or if I'm caving, it does actually help me. I'm able to see light levels a little bit better. And I'm misplaced. I see it now. I see it later too. This piece of diorite in the ceiling where I made a hole and I filled it in wrong. But this is a block we haven't used yet. These are redstone lamps. They need redstone to light up. So you'll see me playing with them because I'm doing something on the roof where the character can't see. Also, these look really nice. I've got daylight sensors on them with some redstone, so when it's night, they all lit up. Right, so here's the Faithful texture pack, the one we always build in. Looks fine. We've got our balconies, we've got this weird curvature. It's a square. It's a square and a square. And this one room doesn't have a balcony because it was too close to the building. We go in. You can now see how dark it is to me because this part is filmed with my main character. It is very dark. So you see we got the white room, the lower floors, much bigger, double beds, they're nice. Our water feature, the axolotls have despawned. And the darker upper floor. Again, it's beautiful, it's nice. There's simple hotel rooms. We've got the wedding hall. I'm gonna call that, nope, I fell in the pond. We're going to call this the Bishop Hall since the whole building is set up like a chessboard. Bishop Hall C. Part of me wanted to put signs on it, but I didn't like the signs when I put them on. So, no signs. And that's our hotel. Let's see what Pure Beauty Craft is. Beauty Craft does some weird stuff. You can also see I did the crazy frog light air conditioner thing I did on the library with the rails, frog lights, and iron gates. And one tiny little lightning rod to help us. Oh no, there's 3. Never mind. Again, the polished Blackstone and Diorite look so nice in these packs. We got our white room. The lilies, fantastic. There's a sea lantern in the middle there. We've got our darker Blackstone rooms. Just beautiful texture. Nothing back here though. The hotel has a bad view. It was not placed in a good spot. We've got our Bishop Hall C. Our water feature again. It's so nice. Little DJ booth. Overall, I love the floor on this one. I love the texture we've got in the marbled floor. It makes me really happy. And then you just come right out. You see the guard's house. I hope this hotel gets somewhat good business. Now, Alacrity. We haven't seen a lot of Blackstone in Alacrity yet, because we've only really used it one other spot. It was before we installed Alacrity. And it has a very weird green tinge to it, and I don't know if I like it. What the hell did they do to calcite? Inside, though, as dim as it is, it still looks great in here. My goodness. I could live without the birch doors, though. It looks so nice. Again, it's very dim in this hotel. I have been in weirder, dimmer hotels, so I'm not super mad. This side's got a really weird view of those poor buildings, those poor houses in their backyard. The hotel just looks over them. Not bad, not bad. Bishop Hall C, fantastic. Our little pond. I didn't even look at the reception hall this time. And that's Alacrity. The other one's going to overlook our other builds, I believe. The other side probably have a better view. And Tooniverse. Tooniverse, why is my Blackstone purple? Tooniverse, why is my purple frog lights orange? Tooniverse, why? What have you done? What have you done? It looks like my redstone lamps are orange as well. And Diorite looks like moon. Tooniverse, why does Diorite look like moon particles? Is Cave Johnson going to come steal my hotel so they can use my moon floors to make portals? Bishop policy looks great. It's still we lost our really cool chessboard texture and it became moon dust and space. This is not Space the Final Frontier. This is the hotel on the edge of the town. Alright, and the brown mod, which didn't make Blackstone brown. Or diorite. Diorite's white! Oh my god. Looks like it didn't even touch Blackstone. Coven's really weird, I've noticed, where like sometimes it touches it, and I don't think it touched Blackstone in this one. Like, just certain blocks don't change the texture for it. Hotel rooms still look great. Birch actually looks like birch in this one, where it's got that weird tinge to it. Doesn't look like they touched sea lanterns either. Look at how nice this is. And I love the stained glass, honestly. Look at this, it's beautiful. I don't like the carpet, but overall, still fantastic. Still pretty as hell. I'd stay at this hotel. Question why it's right behind the guard's house, but I like it. Anyway, so that is our town. As I said, this was the third to final day. There's not a lot left, so we're going to build in 2 more spots. Tomorrow's, we're gonna build right here. Right by the portal in this corner here. And we'll probably bring the road up along the side so you can walk all the way around the edge of the hotel. And our last day we're going to put behind the houses. Way over there. That's going to be our final day. Is gonna be back here. But anyway, I hope you all have a lovely time, a lovely night. This will be our final build over here. We're not building next to the rail station. This will bring the walls in eventually. So, tomorrow, by the portal, New Year's Eve, behind the houses. And have a lovely night. Goodbye.